making this video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to upload it today or tomorrow. If this comes up as one of my regular videos, then we'll know. The grandma and grandpa went out to the town, so I actually just heard that they walked out trying to find medical help. I'm just coming out to see if the road really is blocked, or if that pile of dirt, which I can see up ahead, is off to the side, or how far I can actually get on this road. But yeah, they walked into town. I don't know what medical help they're going to be able to find, but hopefully something. I just don't know, because everything is shut down thanks to the local government. But I'm going to walk out here and see what I can see, if it is possible to get into town or if it's really completely blocked off. And you can see there's people out here working on their farm stuff. So after walking out here, it looks like that first pile that I saw is actually not on this main road that goes into town. It's on another little side road that goes through another little part of town, which is a little strange to me, because I'm pretty sure these buildings over here are part of the town center area. But as you can see, they have the little road that goes over there blocked off. But normally that's not where I'd turn to go into town anyway. I'd continue on a bit further and make a little ride into town up at the end of the road. But I'm not even sure. I see something up there ahead. It looks like a car blocking the road. I'm going to find out. Well, this dirt barrier sure looked a lot bigger from up in the fields. You can see it's actually just a little pile blocking the road. It'd be kind of hard to get a scooter or a car around it, but certainly not easy to walk past. Which I feel like they should be more worried about people walking. If there's a sick person, they'd be out of their vehicle moving slowly through their neighborhood. And that's what I think they would be worried about, but, well, what do I know, right? Now I've got a bunch of guys standing up here on the side of the road. I'm not sure if they're fishing or if they're standing guard. I've seen plenty of people standing guard at the end of the towns, or not the towns, but the villages. But I think these guys are fishing. Let me turn around, you'll be able to see them standing back behind me. It's a big group of them. I'm pretty sure they're fishing. Hey, what else to do? I just passed some people that were playing mahjong. That'd be the Chinese way of passing the time. Just play mahjong and do a bit of gambling. It's not going anywhere. You're stuck with your family. Might even have a chance to win your money back. Alright, I've walked almost all the way into town. You can see right behind me, I'm just about there. Once I'm around this corner, I'll be able to see if it's possible, or if this road is blocked. If it's not blocked, then there's a way to get in, and possibly a way to get out of here, if need be. So hopefully I don't get myself into trouble doing this. Well, I made it. I've made it all the way over to where town is. As you can see, this road is still not blocked, so I can get onto the main road, which, well, that means that there is a chance to be able to get out of here if need be. I'm going to walk back to the village now before I get myself into some trouble, and I'm going to have my wife call Grandma and see where she and Grandpa went, and see if they need any help, since I know that I can get out. It'll be rough getting out because, well, the road, as you saw in the other video, is not actually a road, but I'm pretty sure I can get on it, and I don't think it'll collapse with the car, so that'll be the way to get out if need be. Alright, it's the next day. Grandma and Grandpa actually walked back. They didn't end up going into town, but they did today. He wasn't feeling any better, and they decided to take their cart, as you can see here, they feel like their cart is small enough that they can get around any barriers that they might encounter on the way. Now, while I was out looking for ways around the barrier, I did notice just a little bit earlier that a car did drive out. They drove up this road toward the old village, and they were able to connect to that other road along the other side of the fields and drive past the barrier. So now that we know you can actually get into town, I'm going to find out where exactly they were going, so that if I decide to, my wife, myself, and my son can get in the car and we can drive out too. So I'm on my way to figure that out, and I guess I'll bring you guys along with me. Now, I believe I have found the road that they're all taking. This is the one that had the freshest tracks. You can see, let me back up a little bit here. The concrete road that exits just on the other side of the barrier erected by the town is just over there. And I'm pretty sure if I follow this around this bend, it'll take me there. You can see I'm just on the other side of the old village. If you look there, you can kind of see where Grandma and Grandpa's old house is. But I'm going to follow this and see how it goes. And in the meantime, I do have some updates. So the first one, the central government did send a message out saying that the little towns are supposed to remove the barriers. So far that hasn't happened here. They still have the barriers up, and I'm pretty sure they did that because in a couple of days people are supposed to be going back to work. So they're starting to think of the economy now, and well, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully the towns start to do what they say and clear the barriers, but I think they're still terrified, even though the number of new cases has started to go down, which is comforting in a way. But still, they've got their big dirt piles up. I guess we'll see if maybe sometime during the day they end up taking those down. In the meantime, I'm looking for another way out. This road is still not ideal, but it's still a lot better than just driving on that raised area between the two fields. So if it can connect, then that'll be great. It's pretty quiet over here. I'm in another little village here. See, there's still some people, but yeah, we'll see if it connects to that road. Well, as you can see, I believe I found it. And here goes someone proving it for me. They're driving out. This is the second person I've seen driving out, so there must be some news, or they're just going back home to go to work. But in either case, it looks like it's going to be possible to get out of here. Well, I made it. So this definitely does go out. And it is the way that people are taking to get out of the town, or the village, I mean, to the town. You can see here is the beginning of the road. And if you follow this down, it goes right to the other side of that big dirt pile. And from there, back out to town. So that's good news. There is a way to get out. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and end it here. This, like I said, this is going to be late getting uploaded, but hey, that's good news. Oh, I also wanted to mention a couple other things now that I think about it before ending the video. They are no longer calling the virus the new coronavirus. Now the Chinese news is calling it the new corona pneumonia. That's, I think, a rough translation of what they're calling it, but basically the new corona pneumonia. And instead of saying, you know, people from Hubei province or whatever will not be allowed into certain cities, now they're just saying people from the affected areas. It's becoming a little more general. And as I mentioned a little bit ago, they've ordered them to take down the barriers so people can go back to work. So hopefully that happens, and hopefully things can start to go back to normal at some point soon. We'll see. I guess in the meantime, we'll see you in the next one.